Hey everyone, it's Friday Morning Movie Reviews. This is Nathan CK.
And I'm Louis Angel.
And it's been a while. It's been a while.
Too long.
But we're still alive. Thank you for asking. So we're going to be doing Split. And this movie came out right around 2 weeks ago now? A week ago?
I know, we're sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry, but we really like this movie, and let's get into it.
All right. Split is directed by M. Night Shyamalan. He's done some really good movies and some not so good movies. This is one of his better movies, I think.
Yeah, it is. The first movie I saw from him was Signs. That's when I was really small. I was 8 maybe or something when I saw it. I was so scared. That was the first scary movie I saw. I had nightmares for days. But
I love Signs.
I love Signs too. It's so good, isn't it?
Signs is in my top 10 favorite movies of all time.
Yay.
I love two other of his movies. Well, I don't love The Sixth Sense, but I do love another one of his movies. So let's talk about the story.
So we have James McAvoy, and from the trailers, he plays this guy who has multiple personalities. And with that, when I first saw that, you can do a lot with that. Just experiencing all those different personalities and how to portray that in a great way. And I thought this movie definitely did that. You don't really.
He did a great job.
You don't spend too many times with each personality. And that's kind of good, because then you kind of feel which ones are the dominant personalities, which ones are taking over Kevin, his natural
his actual
we
only
name.
Really ever spend time with just a handful of them,
right? Right. And then that's where you can kind of think oh, well, these are the main personalities, and then the other ones kind of are smaller and not so
they're
great.
Not as in control as much.
Right, and they're then in control.
Kevin's the name, right?
Exactly, yep.
And Kevin basically goes to the mall. There's a couple girls and one of their dads gonna drive home from the mall. Kevin kidnaps the girls, and the next thing is they wake up in this room, and then this guy just goes in through the door. In my mind, if I was one of the girls, I would have been like, "Oh, Professor X, thank God you're here. You've been kidnapped."
That's not the case.
No, it wasn't the case. I was hoping, hey, it's 23, or maybe he's one of them.
Totally opposite.
And what happens next is a whole lot of tension, a lot of suspense.
Yep, and nothing
real creepiness going on in this movie.
Nothing that we want to give away.
No,
but it just keeps it. This movie develops on itself. It builds, and it keeps building until the end, which is kind of chaos, really, and how the mind can be controlled in inconceivable ways. It's just insane what the mind can do.
I want to talk about acting here for a second.
Okay.
Because James McAvoy, he's playing a little boy at times. He's playing a woman at times. He's playing a germaphobe. And you see him do a bunch of these characters in the same scene.
Yes.
Going, all having a conversation with each other. And I'm watching it thinking, this guy is walking a tightrope right now. Because he can easily fall off and make it seem ridiculous or stupid. But he doesn't. He is so well balanced in his performance. He does a great job.
Yeah, it must have taken months of just training, and to get it all in one take like that. Oh, it's so awesome to see that.
To get in the mindset of each character, just incredible. And the girls did a great job too. Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yep.
Who, we last saw her in Morgan or The Witch.
Yeah. And she does, if you watch even in the trailer, her expressions at certain moments are just incredible, and you feel that sometimes her mouth is wide open and terrified. Other moments she's kind of confused or Sometimes she looks like very strong and like
She even
fierce.
feels in control in some
Yeah,
moments.
and like you feel that, and those emotions are just wonderful. And sometimes you can't get that out of young characters or young actors.
And she was so reserved at times, and you
Right.
find out why in the movie through
Right.
flashbacks.
Exactly.
And that's just like deepened her character. The other girls in the movie, one of them was from Edge of 17.
Right.
The other one I've never seen before.
Right.
They were both good, but it was really Anya Taylor-Joy and James McAvoy.
Yeah, I mean, very much so for Anya. I mean, she once you find out her story too, I mean, it's kind of her and
it changes the dynamic a little bit of her character.
Exactly, and that's why we see a lot of her.
So that's what we liked about the movie.
And then,
talk about what we didn't like.
Well, one more thing that I liked. One more thing that I liked. This is going to be a pretty strong statement, but the first 5 minutes of this movie, maybe 6 minutes, I say the greatest start to a movie of 2016 and probably this year. It's amazing.
Really?
I think it's the strongest start to a movie, and you'll see why. And the scene that they picked from the trailer to start the movie is incredibly amazing.
Well, we can talk more about that in spoilers.
Yeah, and it set the tone, and I was in chills after I saw it. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be great. And it was just, it's so good. I say it's not as great as the opening to The Dark Knight, but it's just as good.
You loved it that much, dude?
I loved it that much, dude.
Wow.
It was definitely great.
I did not need any of the stuff with the therapist.
Okay, yeah.
I just you're only here so you can give us this information later on. I don't care for any of your stuff.
Yeah.
Not that the actress is bad. It was just so not necessary to me. Like, I thought we cut all that stuff out of what she did in the movie.
Uh-huh.
And we keep it just in that bunker thing, whatever they're in.
Yeah.
It's a much leaner movie. And the girls, they can find out the information they need to find out later, you know?
Yeah, because they started doing that. Remember when she starts going on the computer and stuff and starts finding stuff?
I thought that's why I'm like, we don't need this therapist character, but...
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm going to take you through my reactions from the movie, right?
Okay.
It's going good. I'm enjoying it. I'm like, oh, they're great. Oh, McAvoy is fantastic. And then the movie starts getting in the third act, and like you're anticipating this thing to happen, and watching it, going, okay, what are they gonna do here? And then it reaches its point where I'm like, oh wow, this movie lost me. That's so stupid. Why would you do that? To the point where I'm almost checked out of the movie. Then the last 5 minutes of the movie happened. I'm like, oh my god, I can't. Like, this is fantastic.
Yeah, and like you said before we started doing this, like, everything makes sense. And it ties everything together.
We'll do that in spoilers, but, like, the last 30 seconds of the movie really got me so excited. And I can't even say why without spoiling it. But, yeah, that's how I felt. I left the movie, I went into the movie thinking, I just hope it's good. And pleasantly surprised to really excited by the end of it.
Good. Yeah, I like that feeling. You know, when the beginning is pretty good and then it starts losing you a little bit and you're like, why are they doing this? But then at the end it kind of eases you back into, okay, now it makes sense. And I think that's just a good way to kind of make a movie. It makes you on edge a little bit, makes you a little nervous, like, what are they gonna do? And then at the end it kind of brings everything together, and it's just an overall good movie. I mean, it's a good thriller, great acting, carried out throughout the movie. I think the story was great.
All
And
right, let's
yeah,
rate this thing. It's well directed and everything.
yep.
I will say, if you've seen one M. Night Shyamalan movie, you know that he's going to appear in it. The dude needs to stop putting himself in his movie. It's every time it just takes me out of the movie. And every time I'm like, can't you just like walk by in the background? Why didn't you do that?
True.
Yeah, that's right.
Just like Peter Jackson. You know,
We have Peter Jackson just walking by in the background. He's not like, except for that one Hobbit movie where he's in the middle of the frame. All right, let's rate this thing.
I'm gonna do 3.9 out of 5.
I'm gonna go 3.5.
Okay.
But this is a good movie. You guys should go see this movie. I'm so happy that it's making money right now.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it definitely
I'm so
deserves
happy.
it.
So
Yeah.
let's talk spoilers.
Spoilers.
The reason I'm so happy is because I really want to see what happens next. I want a sequel to this movie, knowing that this movie takes place in the Unbreakable universe. Seeing Bruce Willis at the end got me so excited. Oh my god, I never saw this coming. And then it made all the beast nonsense make sense. That's when the movie lost me, when the dude is taking gunshots like nothing.
Yeah, taking gunshots,
Oh
walking
god,
on walls.
It's an M. Night universe.
Yeah, walking on walls and crawling up that stuff and ceilings.
I'm like, oh, this is so stupid. What did you think when you saw Bruce Willis?
Well, I was a little confused on like what was happening. I mean, given I haven't seen Unbreakable, so I researched it after I saw the movie. I was like, what does this have to do with Unbreakable? And I guess there was a spoiler in the poster they put out before the movie showed. It was like James McAvoy's face, and then it had like that webbing on the poster. And I guess there was a certain like poster in Unbreakable that had like the exact same like webbing type of effect.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. And so I guess like he used the same thing to like say, okay, this is like tying into this, but no one really got it until after the movie. But I think like after like Lewis said, I mean, I'm gonna be able to tie the knots into what happened. And it's with Samuel L. Jackson, right? And Bruce Willis.
Samuel L. Jackson,
right?
Mr. Glass,
right.
And Bruce Willis is David Dunn, and it's a great movie. And now I love that M. Night Shyamalan has this like Shyamalaniverse going on, which I think is going to be great. He's next to all of his movies, and the next one he can have David Dunn, Bruce Willis, and maybe the Beast has been recorded by Mr. Glass, and they're fighting, and then the aliens from Signs come, and then Haley Joel Osment is there from The Sixth Sense, and they were all dead the whole time. I want to see that movie. I want to see M. Night connect all of his movies in like the worst way possible.
Like a huge like Avengers team up with like
the Shyamalaniverse. Don't you want to see it happen? I want to see it happen so bad.
That would be awesome. It would be so crazy, but it would be awesome. All right, guys. Well, that's it. That's a review, and yeah,
and subscribe.
All right, bye.
All right,
later.